Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to go over everything I watched in the month of April. It's not a lot of stuff. It's like 14 titles within 30 days. That's like one every other day. It is what it is. April was kind of a busy month for me, so let's get in and start with it anyway. So the first two here are not recommendations at all. So we have Easter Bunny Massacre and Easter Bunny Massacre, The Bloody Trail. So these movies are not really sequels at all. They're actually totally two different films altogether. Both bunnies do not look like this in the movie at all. And you see that chainsaw? Yeah, that doesn't happen in the movie. At least I didn't see it. Same thing with this and the axe. So I do not recommend these movies at all. They're very misleading. I watched the first one without any issues. Playback was fine. This one I got like halfway through and then it just stopped. Went right back to the main menu. I contacted ITN through Instagram. Never heard back from them. So it is what it is. So I do not recommend either one of these. And watch out for that cool artwork. So it's a selling point. I'm not saying ITN is a bad company. I enjoy a couple of their films, earlier films, but I just don't recommend either one of these guys. Next one here is Party Girl. This was put out by Fun City Editions, as you can see right there on the spine. Cool embossed. Everything's embossed. If you guys don't know what Party Girl is, it is a film from 1995 starring Parker Posey. I think this was like what got her. This is not her debut, I don't believe, but anyway, really I do recommend giving this a watch. I did enjoy this film quite a bit. Parker Posey plays obviously a party girl who never grew up, but she's jailed for throwing a legal house party, and then she tries to get her life together by going back to her godmother, who's a librarian, and she bails her out and gives her a job as a clerk at the local public library. And she doesn't take it seriously at first, and then she gets in trouble again, and then her godmother's like, I'm tired of bailing you out. And then she finally decides to change her life around and, becomes a librarian. So, really good movie. Really enjoyed it. I do recommend watching it at least once. You have her godmother's played by Sasha Von Scherler. You've probably seen her in other movies. I have. It says network on here, but she's been in other things. I just can't think off the top of my head right now what she was in. She falls in love with this guy played by Omar Townsend. Let's see. Guillermo Diaz is in here. Liev Schreiber's in here. He has a small role. He's not really a main character in this film. Donna Mitchell, Anthony DeSando. So, really highly enjoyed this mid-90s movie. So, Party Girl. Next up was a fun watch. I wasn't thinking I was gonna. There was a lot of hype on this movie. We got Barbarian here. Obviously, this is not a legit copy. It is a. I don't want to say bootleg. It's pretty cool. I don't know why they put it in a double disc case, because there's only one disc. But I thought it was a fun watch. Obviously, it is a burn on MOD disc, bootleg disc. I don't know. I found this on Macari for really cheap. It was factory sale when I bought it, so I figured, what the hell, I'll watch it. Yeah, it's pretty damn crazy if I say so myself. So basically, this young woman is in town for a job interview. She gets to her Airbnb. Someone's already taken it, so she decides to go in there and stay with him until morning, until they can figure out what the hell is going on. there's a passageway downstairs in the basement that goes somewhere, and there's a lot of crap that happens in this movie. It is it's mind-boggling is what happens, but I'm not going to spoil it for you guys if you want to watch it or not. But it kind of gets disgusting at one point. But anyway, you got Skarsgård is in here. He plays the guy that's at the Airbnb waiting for her, or is there when she gets there. Justin Long is in here too. It's a strange film. I thought it was all right. You know, I don't really get all the hype for it. I mean, I thought it was decent, but anyway. Now, this movie gets a lot of hype, and I can see why. So this is a really fun movie. This is from Vinegar Syndrome. This is the 4K of Freeway with crap, I always forget her name. Obviously you have Kiefer Sutherland, Reese Witherspoon. There's a lot of people in this film, actually, honestly. Brooke Shields is in here. Brittany Murphy is in here too. I thought her character was pretty awesome. This is basically just a 90s version of Little Red Riding Hood, kind of, in a way. But anyway, Kiefer Sutherland's character, he's a piece of shit, I'll tell you that. Yeah, he's, he's going around killing people randomly on the road, abducting them and then killing them. Anyway, you get the Blu-ray and the 4K disc in here. I think there was, yep, there is reversible artwork on here. I get the original cover there. Actually, I kind of like that one better, but since it's on the slipcover, might as well just flip it over. But anyway, really fun movie. I really enjoyed it. Some people die. Some people get really messed up, if you know what I mean. If you guys have seen this, you know. But yeah, I still need to get the second film from Vinegar Syndrome, but I'll get that probably on the halfway to Black Friday sale, even though it's not going to be on sale. But it's still cool. I really enjoyed this film. Next one here, this is a 6-movie pack, but I only watched it for Phantoms. Really enjoyed this one too. Actually went ahead and just bought a bootleg copy, or not bootleg, an import copy from Spain on eBay to replace this, because I already have all the other movies on this, so I can get rid of this and just get that legit copy. But anyway, Phantoms, they say, what they say about Ben Affleck being the bomb in Phantoms. Yeah, he was pretty cool. Pretty good, solid performance in that movie. 5 lone survivors in a devastated town must face the unthinkable, a ferocious force of evil with the power to destroy every human being. Kind of got almost similar to like The Thing, but actually not in a winter-esque climate. It was just like a regular, like, abandoned town. Obviously not as good as The Thing, but still sci-fi creature going on in there. But I enjoyed Phantoms. Liev Schreiber is also in this, along with Peter O'Toole. Rose McGowan was cool in this. And what is that? Joanna Going. I'm not totally familiar with her, but solid performances from all of them in that film. So highly recommend you guys check out Phantoms. Next one here, I went ahead and upgraded to the Scream Factory version. This is the original Scorpion releasing version of Sorority House Massacre. Really, it's just, I've watched this a couple times over the years. I'm going to go ahead and give this to my brother, though, because I upgraded. But this is a pretty good scan anyway, but I got it because the other one has a couple more special features on it than this one does. This one just has an interview with 2 of the stars in the film, and then the trailer, and an interview with Roger Corman. And then the other one has a couple more interviews with other actors from the film. So this one is about Beth comes to visit her friends at a sorority. She gets a strange feeling from the house that she's been in before, and turns out she has. Girls just want to have fun, but Beth suffers from nightmares of a knife-wielding killer. And then, of course, a dangerous psycho just escaped the mental ward and is heading straight for them. Yeah, it's your typical, like, sleepover type movie where the killer comes in and tries to kill everybody in the house. 1986 film. It's a very short film. It's only 78 minutes, but I enjoyed that one. I still even have my old DVD copy of it. Which leads me to, I watched the sequel as well the same day. This one's strange, though, because this one is different than the first one. This one is like a direct sequel to Slumber Party Massacre, because it has the driller killer in this one. I don't know, it's weird. At least, well, the one I watched anyway. Yeah. I don't know, it says Sorority House Massacre 2 on the disc. But it was just like I was, you know, watching Slumber Party Massacre 2, because it had the same killer, Russ, what the heck's his name? Give me 1 second here. Is it down here? That's the remake is down there. I think it's in this cabinet in front of me. Anyway, this one was directed by, I think, was it Jim Wanowski? Yeah, Jim Wanowski directed this one. So you guys know who he is. He directed a bunch of films in the 80s, like Chopping Mall. So there's that one. This one, oh my god, this one was insane. I thought I'd seen this before, but I guess I have not. This is the, I think it's from 1987. It doesn't say on the back here, but it is Flowers in the Attic. This is Arrow video release. This was directed by Jeffrey Bloom, based on the V.C. Andrews novel with the same name. So yeah, this movie's insane. So, when her husband dies in a tragic accident, widow Corrine Dollenganger takes her 4 kids to her ancestral family home where she fled. She fled before they were born. Her mom and her dad live there. Her dad's on his deathbed, I guess. And her mom's played by Louise Fletcher, who plays a really nasty woman in this film. But then when you learn why, you'll understand why she is the way she is. She's not very forgiving at all. She's just, you know, a nasty old woman. But I feel like they got the right actress to play the part, for sure. So when they get over there, the Louise Fletcher's character locks them up in the basement because her husband doesn't know that they're there, and she doesn't want him to see them there because of what happened in the past with their mother and father. So yeah, anyway, if you guys have seen this, you probably know what I'm referring to, but I don't want to ruin it for anybody, so I was gonna let you guys watch it and figure it out. The ending, though, oh boy, that ending, pretty crazy. But I enjoyed this overall, so I will definitely keep it in my collection. I'm actually keeping everything in my collection, or upgrading. I'm just not keeping those stupid Easter Bunny movies. Next one here I watched was Kids vs. Aliens with the reversible artwork. Yes, I switched it over too. Fun movie overall. Just that ending was like kind of strange to me, but hey, it leaves it open for a sequel. At least I thought it did. So it's about these group of kids. They're just hanging out, making home movies together. Well, Gary and his friends. His older sister wants to hang with the cool kids. When their parents head out of town one Halloween weekend, an all-time rager of a teen house party turns to terror when aliens attack, forcing the siblings to band together to survive the night. And then, you know, some crap goes down, and it's just crazy. Really good movie, though. I would not watch this with your children because there's just lots of language in this film. But really fun anyway. Commentary on here with the director, and then there's like a making of on here too. So I enjoyed this one overall. Like I said, that ending though, I don't know. The ending was strange. Next up, we have something that I bought from the Kino Lorber sale. This is a film called Silent Scream, 1980. This one stars Barbara Steele, Yvonne DiCarlo, Rebecca Balding. Basically, this is about this girl. She's trying to find housing on campus. She can't find anything, and then she finds a vacancy at this mansion, and she signed up for something she didn't know she was signing up for. And this I guess the owner, the lady, played by Yvonne DiCarlo, and her son. They seem nice at first, but they're not. They're just out to kill. And then with their, I don't want to ruin it for you, but let's just say Barbara Steele's character in this film, crazy. But I really enjoyed this film. It is considered a slasher from 1980, so it was like around. It was made around the same time as Friday the 13th, but this is a little bit different. But really fun movie. Highly recommend you guys check it out. We got 3 more here. Alright, so like I mentioned in my previous pickup video for the month of April, I did watch Cemetery Man, aka De la Muerte de l'Amor. This is that version of the film, directed by Michel Soave. I think that's how you pronounce the director's name. Rupert Everett plays the lead in here, Francesco de la Muerte. He is a cemetery watchman whose job is to slaughter the living dead when they rise hungry from their graves. This is a like a horror comedy, but really fun. Following a tragical Trieste with a lusty young widow, Francisco begins to ponder the mysteries of existence. Is there long-term satisfaction in blasting the skulls of, the returning dead? Yeah, a lot of weird stuff happens in this film. I did laugh quite a few times watching this, so if you guys like horror comedies, definitely check out Cemetery Man. I got this from Sloppy Second Sales. There are Blu-rays out there you can get imported. I think was it 88 Films? I think had one. I don't remember, but anyway, Cemetery Man, really good. One of my friends recommended me watch this, and I had to dig it out of one of my boxes. But this is Lake Michigan Monster. This is an Arrow video release. This is from 2018. This was, he directed it, but he also did other things. Actually, it was directed by 2 people. Ryland Brixton and Cole Tews. Like the whole Tews family actually had something to do with this film. This movie is very strange. It definitely has Lovecraft. It's very Lovecraftian, if you will. It says the combined spirits of H.P. Lovecraft, early Sam Raimi, and Mystery Science Theater 3000 inhabit this action-packed tale of nautical daring-do and monster mayhem. Yeah, I'd say so. On the shores of Lake Michigan, the eccentric Captain Seafield, played by, oh no, it's just one guy, I'm sorry. Ryland Brixton Cole Tews, that's his full name, so just one director. That's him right there. Enlists a colorful crew of misfits in a bid to slay the hellish sea monster that prowls the murky depths. I believe it's the one that killed his Stepfather, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it was killing. He was trying to seek revenge on the monster that killed his father. This movie, I swear. But as Seafield's obsession with exacting revenge on the creature that killed his father threatens to consume him, can weapons expert Sean Slawnessy, played by Eric West, sonar whiz Nej Pepsi, played by Balua Peters, and former Navy officer Dick Flynn, played by Daniel Long, hold the show together. This was actually filmed in black and white, and I thought it was pretty cool the way they did it. And then it's just like, it's just over the top ridiculousness, but I really enjoyed it. It's kept my attention. I did laugh quite a few times. There is reversible artwork in here too. It is in black and white right there, and then you get the packet as well. I don't know if you can still get the packet if you buy it now, but I bought this when it, like, around the time it came out. I just never got a chance to get to watch it, but now I have, and I'm glad I did. So, Lake Michigan Monster, put up by Arrow. It's a fun time. It's a fun watch. And then the last one here, I just rewatched the other night. This is The Stepfather, the original from 1987, 86, I think. Yeah, Terry O'Quinn as the stepfather. Oh my god, that guy's crazy. Jerry Blake is a man obsessed with having the perfect American dream life, including the house with the white picket fence in the suburbs, an adoring wife and living children. He believes he's found it when he marries Susan Maine and becomes a stepfather to Susan's 16-year-old daughter Stephanie. But Stephanie gets an uneasy feeling that when she is around Jerry with his father knows best attitude, she can see that there is a darker side behind his cheerful exterior. She finds out that he's actually like a killer that's been on the run because he's done this before. And she's not stupid, obviously. His daughter's played by Jill Sholin. You've seen her in other films like Popcorn. That was a good one too. I recommend that one. Then his wife's played by Shelley Hack. But yeah, this movie's pretty good. I haven't watched the other ones yet. I've seen the remake a while back. It doesn't hold anything on this one, so if you guys want to watch a true creepy movie, watch the original Stepfather. So that's everything I have for you guys today for this video. Let me know in the comments if you've seen any of these films and what you thought of them. Yes, even the stupid Easter Bunny movies. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.